Hello all, welcome back to my channel. This is Deepak. So this is my quick game week 8 summary. So I scored 57 points in game week 8 with the overall points of 549. So my rank has dropped from 20k to almost 25k for this week. So it's not a quite big dip, but as you see, the most of the players have blanked except for Salah. So that's a common scenario for all other managers as well, as the likes of Jimenez, other and most owned players they have blanked. So that helped me to maintain this rank. So I'm quite happy with the squad as of now, as the players which I wanted for the upcoming fixtures are in my squad. Now I want to get rid of Ronaldo because his fixtures, as you can see, are Liverpool, Spurs, City, and Chelsea. So those are tough ones where I don't see any too much of points from him, and even the Manchester United themselves are not performing that well up to their standards. So maybe with Rashford return, there could be some changes, but we have to wait and see for that. So Ronaldo might be out till game week 15, and if Manchester City show some signs of promise, he might come back. Or even I can opt for Rashford as well. Depends on how they are performing. Now, as I mentioned, this is my squad, which for game week 8. I will show you the bench as well. In my bench, I have Alonso, Rafinha, and Rudiger. So Rudiger and Alonso didn't play last game, so I expect Rudiger to start this game week and Rafinha also to start this game week. Alonso, it's still a bet. Well, I'm not very sure whether he will appear in this game week or not. But I'm retaining him for a while and see because there's so much of upside if he starts. So this is regarding my game week 8. I'll just show you what is my team for game week 9. So I made some transfers as well. I made one FT. Sorry, let me go to pick team. So this is my squad as of now for game week 9. So in the back I have Foster ahead of Sanchez because Sanchez is against Manchester City, so Foster is starting ahead of him. So Diaz, Alonso, Alexander-Arnold, and Rudiger are my back four. Again, Alonso is doubtful to start this fixture. Even if like suppose he doesn't start, there is very less probability he will start from the bench. So if he doesn't start, I can get some bench points from Saint-Maximin or and regarding midfield, Rafinha is a starter, of course, against Wolves, and Benrahma, Gray, and Salah are other midfield spots. But there is a very tough choice whether I should exclude Saint-Maximin or not. I'm currently thinking to might bench Benrahma because I cannot bench Gray, which is against Watford. That is a pretty good fixture to target, and Rafinha is Rafinha, so I cannot risk him to bench. So might be Benrahma could be benched, but I'm not able to take the call as of now. So I'm benching Saint-Maximin. So this is my midfield, and in forward position Antonio is of course available as always, and Aubameyang is a new addition here as I removed Ronaldo from my squad. So the most common move which most of the FPL managers are doing is Ronaldo to either Kane or to Vardy. So Kane has a tough three fixtures as he against West Ham, and let me show the fixtures. 1 second. So he's up against like West Ham, United, and Everton. I believe he can do well, but it's quite expensive for, in my opinion, like 12.1. Yeah, and with the likes of Aubameyang or even Vardy, you can use the funds in other areas to maybe get some premium midfield or sub premium midfield like Son in the future for these fixtures. So that's my plan. So that's why I moved to Aubameyang. So the problem again thing like why Oba in place of Vardy, because they are very similar price bracket, right? So I'll just show you the Vardy fixtures. So Vardy and Oba have a similar fixtures. If you see the Brentford, they are against Brentford, and the Arsenal are against Aston Villa. So it's quite a similar fixture. 10th, they are up against each other. 11th, he's against Leeds, and they are against Everton. Yes, Watford. And what is against Chelsea, and here they are playing against Liverpool. And the last fixture is Newcastle, the fifth one, and he's up against Watford. So it's a quite similar same pattern they are following. So even I think I can do a double up as well. The likes of Vardy, Oba, and Antonio. That could also be done instead of getting Son in the midfield. So those are my thoughts as of now. And since there is no other option available, as Lukaku is also injured and Werner is also injured, I've chosen Oba for the at least these three fixtures. I can get some points ahead of Ronaldo. So that's it for my squad here, and the captain again is for Salah, of course, because of his hot form, and I believe he can, use torment the Manchester United defense, who are pretty bad lately, and I can see some goals actually, maybe some 3 to 4 goals, and it will be exciting match to review. I think to see as well, as United might not get the possession, they might follow the counter attack style of football. So Rashford will be handy in that. I can see some goals in that. Cool. So that's it from my side. I hope you like the video. I don't have much time to editing, so I just shared my screen and presented this team week for you. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and good luck with this game week 9.